And welcome back to Jenner Park. Barry Town 1, Budapest 0, and what a second half we have in prospect. Budapest do lead 3-2 on aggregate. They've also got a substitute on. That's Sordash, who's come on in place of Zorvat. And Barry, 1 goal up on the night, need 1 more goal. If they could win this game 2-0, they will go through to the first round proper of the UEFA Cup on the away goals rule. It becomes very complicated if Budapest score. And it's Budapest who are looking for that goal. The overlapping run by Vikraishi. But Barry really have got the opportunity of creating an enormous amount of history. Comes across quickly, Bird with a shot. Still the opportunity. Comes in. Oh, it's there! Two goals either side of half-time. David O'Gorman, one of the stars of the first half, did marvellously. The initial effort just didn't quite fall to Bird, but look at this fantastic effort from O'Gorman. The keeper susceptible to the high ball. An amazing start to this second half. And as things stand, Barry Town will be in the first round of the UEFA Cup. Now, can they hold on to it? So already the Hungarians had changed the nature of their team by taking off a midfielder for a forward. So they were obviously going to be looking for attack in the second half, and how they're going to need to. Bird inside and brought down again, and they've got to be careful because Pompa has already been booked. And I think perhaps the referee realised that, but another occasion like that and Pompa could be sent off, and that would just add to the problems that the Hungarians have got. Good work by Bird. And they're really buzzing at the moment, Barry. A third goal now would be quite tremendous. Ryan gets it across. Pompa away. Oh, and possibly... Oh, wow! So close for Pike. What a storming start to this second half. Really is so exciting. As the ball came in from Barnett, Pike was there. Got the shot in, but wasn't really fully behind it. And they're going to go for the very experienced Bognar, who will come on. Georgi Bognar has played over 50 times for his country, so when they do bring him on, he will certainly add experience to the team, even if he has lost a little bit of mobility. But at the moment they're looking fairly powerful themselves as the shot comes in. And Mountain, when he was called upon, produced an excellent save. Only one idea for Arush as he was heading towards goal, and that was to hit the ball, and he did so quite hard, and Mountain was up to it. Forward by French. Well, they've now got the opportunity to bring on the sub if the referee's attention can be brought to it. It's taken a while for Bognar to come on, but once again it's a defender who comes off in Kamloshi. It's ironic, it started off this game with Barry Town having to throw caution to the wind, and now it's the Hungarians who are having to do the same thing as they chase this game. They have got to score this evening or else they are out of the competition. What a fantastic position for Barry to be in. Whipped in, substitute couldn't quite get there, but just a sign of the danger that Sordash actually offers this Budapest team. Ball over the top and just slightly beyond him. Bird goes up, 2 players around him. Oh, it's a terrible ball. O'Gorman now gets it in. Pike quick to respond. Ryan's there as well. He was on his wrong foot. He had to whip the ball in with his right and then brings the man down. But perhaps the best thing for Ryan would have been to leave it to Pike, who is coming in on his normal right foot And would dearly love to have had another crack at that goalkeeper. Stanici. Now Budapest needs Stanici to start imposing himself in the game as he was in the first half, but it's all gone rather quiet for him. Symptomatic of the problems that Budapest have actually got. Well, Barry Town won't mind me repeating the scoreline of 2-0. And can they increase that lead now as Bird goes in? And the keeper really is panicking here. He should have claimed that with both hands, and instead he chose to punch. Bird has certainly got the goalkeeper troubled. Look how he is indecisive in that sort of situation, and a weak punch. Bird kept it in. And it came off the defender. And another chance for Barry. The flag so far as solid as the Budapest defence either side of half-time. Ryan with the ball. Whips it in, goes very deep indeed, and it's still a chance there as the header came across from French. And once again the Hungarians must have been fearful. Johnson though needs to win that ball. Does his job very effectively. Well, on the far side was French, and that's where the ball was aimed. He got his head to it, and it was a good intelligent bit of work by the defender, getting the ball into a dangerous area. Huggins. Now, bit of time in midfield. That's good play. Closed down very quickly by Urush. Certainly been one of the better players for Budapest this evening. Stanici now going wide. Vaksegi gets it across. Terrible problems for Barry. And no wonder the Budapest substitutes leap off the bench. Once again the balance of the tie has swung the other way. Terrible problems with Vaksegi getting the ball across. French couldn't get it away. And eventually the header came in from Agreshi. Man who scored in the first leg gets his second goal against Barry Town, and how decisive could that be? Well, now Barry Town have to score again, and they're going to bring on a substitute before the game commences again. And O'Gorman is going to come off with Craig Evans coming on. Evans, who was a scorer in an earlier round, will hope to repeat the feat. Still plenty of time in this game. And now the situation is very clear. If it stays the same, then it's Budapest to go through. If Barry score another goal, the scores will be level. And if that's the case at 90 minutes, we'll go into extra time and the possibility of penalties at the end of it. But should Barry score 2 goals without Budapest scoring another, then they will once again go through. Euphoria lasting about 14 minutes. Barry Town so close to the first round place that they could touch it. And now they're going to do all the hard work again. And Pike trying to set up Ryan. Barnett goes in. Now Budapest have got new problems down the right side posed by Craig Evans. Craig Evans, a new signing, 24 years of age. He was a former airman before going into the Visa Homes League with various clubs like Salisbury and Newport, and also played for Ebervale. Good turn by Pike. Now Ryan, there's space on the wing for Evans. Needs a good ball in. It was, and for once the goalkeeper looked absolutely solid. Bognar inside. Budapest have regained some of that composure that they'd earlier lost. Stanici again. Going for goal. Wasn't too far away. Just got a deflection as the ball went through, so it will be a corner. It's a difficult ball again for Mountain to cope with. And they're just pleased to get the ball away. Such an awkward ball from Stanici. Such a clever player. And just in the sort of area that the goalkeeper doesn't really like it at all. And another substitute will be thrown in. Cohen Griffith will come into the fray. Player with pace, and he loves to get forward and would dearly love to score the important goal this evening. Darren Ryan will come off. So Griffith, who joined last season, used to play for Cardiff City, a familiar face in this part of the world. Deep ball into the Budapest half. Bognar loses out to Barnett. Now feeds Bird. He's got past one defender, whips the ball in, and he's dropped it, the keeper. Sadly, there wasn't a Barry player within reach to punish him fully for it. But they've still got the opportunity until the whistle went, and there'll be a yellow card displayed for the first time to a Barry player. Bird goes into the book, but he wasn't happy. But this was a terrible error by the goalkeeper. Still gives plenty of encouragement to Barry. Bird doing well, getting it in. And what was the keeper thinking of? Space out on the left here, which Mountain had spotted, but execution of the ball wasn't exactly what Lloyd would have wanted. He does well though, and now spreads it to Pike. He used his hand, the referee didn't spot it, or if he did, he now play to continue. Huggins. Griffith should get there, he does so. Now Johnson. Barnett. And again Barnett, looking for Griffith. Bird coming very deep and going past two men. It's a good run, and then he goes down, but it will not be a penalty this time. And Bird has got to be careful, gesticulating to the referee. It's not the sort of thing you should do in UEFA Cup ties, and you've already been booked. But there was a rustic challenge in there, and we've seen penalties given for far less. And he looks for Johnson. Good distribution of the ball. Deep one, looking for Pike. He's already lost one man. Now the substitute, Evans. Oh, wow, what a goal again. Well, once again, Evans has come up with a crucial goal. His second in the UEFA Cup. And he took it so calmly. Good work initially by Pike. Look at that header, straight into the path of Evans. But this was a cool finish. That was first class. And Barry Town back in this competition again, with the game heading for extra time as things stand. And all thanks to Craig Evans. Well, time is running out. Extra time approaching fast. It's early season for both teams. I wonder which will be stronger should this game go into extra time. Bognar spreading it wide again. Looks so intelligent on the ball, Bognar, since coming on as a substitute. Buksegi. Good defensive work. Now Pike. Got through a mountain of work. That's a lovely overlap if he can get there first. Huggins needs support. Benchi goes on the outside. He's now got a bit of support should he need it. Eventually back to Lloyd. Difficult tackle. But Lloyd still going. Now gets it to Huggins. Is definitely onside this time. Griffith hits the crossbar. And still possibly the chance over the bar. Well, there was the opportunity. Griffith was stretching. Managed to get the ball onto the woodwork. But at that moment, Barry Town looked to be heading into the next round. So close. And still the chance was there for them. Well, Barry just a few inches away. And they must be careful to defend now. There's a man on the overlap. Boozy gets there first. There's still a chance, and eventually deflected away. Sordash with the effort. As it came in, Sordash the first man to react and got the shot in, but it was deflected away. And more problems for Mountain now. Good header away. Sordash again. And it's over the bar. 3 minutes to go. It is so tense. A mistake for either side will prove fatal. So a free kick to Barry. They've got Pike as their main target. And they're looking for Pike running in now, almost getting his head to it. He's been a danger all through the evening and wasn't too far away that time. Evans. Bird to Evans again. He's got the pace to go on the outside, but he just lacked the control. Looks saving, closed down. French coming away with the ball. And over the top towards Pike, is onside. Can he get a shot in? It's laid back towards Evans. Flicked across, Griffith is there. And it came off the defender. As we enter the last minute of the game, and still it's Barry Town who are asking all the questions. And Griffith with the challenge, forcing the corner. Will this be the last chance? Lloyd whips it in. A goal now, and Barry would be through, surely. Bit of a rough challenge on a goalkeeper who doesn't exactly like heights anyway. Ball whipped in, and on this occasion the keeper was up there first. Collected the challenge from Pike as well. Clock running down. There will be some injury time. Johnson forward to Griffith. Johnson again, there's space here for Huggins. Barnett's going in the box as well. Huggins done well. Needs a good ball in, there are 3 shirts there. Unfortunately, Pike couldn't direct it towards the goal. And we're now into injury time, as Huggins did well on the overlap, and Pike couldn't direct it towards the important area. Barnett to Griffith, going on the outside again, now looking for Pike. Good control initially, just ran away from him. What a second half this has been, starting off with that goal in the very first minute of the second period from O'Gorman was quite magnificent. Rouge losing out. And there is the final whistle. It's 3-1 after 90 minutes. And there's still so much of this time left.
Well, tense and getting tenser. Barrytown can still do it. Don't leave them or us. We're back in a few minutes.
Drive Time 4. The superb new double album.
That's the power of love.
Drive Time 4. 36 of the greatest radio anthems of all time. Drive Time 4. The greatest artists and the most requested radio hits. Drive Time 4, the album. Available in all good record shops now.
Don't be bored, Cole!
Friends!
What's the number then?
Oh! 8, 9, 1, 27, 27, 27.
Ooh!
Clean and fresh and clean and spotless.
Spots. Oxycutin with Oxysensitive. Designed not to be so tough for more sensitive types.
Look, man, it's just not working out.
We've got our image to think about, yeah?
Now, look, we're called Black Snake, right? Yeah. So we like black. And you're kind of...
charcoal.
Persil Colour, with its stain release system, cleans your clothes without bleaching out the colour.
So that's it then?
I'm out. Sorry, mate. That's rock and roll.
Have been making cereals for no less than 4 generations since 1922. And we're so proud of what we do, we still put our name on every single box. So remember, if you don't see the Kellogg's name on the box, it isn't Kellogg's in the box.
Can seriously damaged hair ever look this healthy? It can, even if it's so weak it breaks. With Pantane's strengthening serum, spray it on.
Provitamin B5 penetrates as fortifying ingredients strengthen and build new structure all the way to the tip.
My hair is strong and shines again.
Pantene Intensive Strengthening Serum for hair that looks so healthy it shines.
There is a way back to strong, healthy-looking hair.
Highly trained. Extremely lethal.
They missed.
Meet the man who can make your enemies disappear. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Eraser.
Well, welcome back. Who would have believed the script we've had this evening, with Barrytown winning 3-1 supposedly on the night against Budapest, but because of the situation as far as this tie is concerned, the scores were level and aggregate at 4-4, so we're into extra time and possibly penalties too if the scores remain even. And it's Barrytown, as they've done for much of the game, attacking the Budapest goal. Really been heroes this evening, but it's all down now to which team will be the fitter and the stronger in extra time. Johnson looking for the longer throw. Doesn't reach Pike. Huggins loses out to Stanici. Baksegi. And a nice comfortable header back to Mountain. Coming towards the end of this first period of extra time. And it's Pike. Laying it back to Bird. Misbah's in the penalty area. Several other options as well. Now Johnson might try one. He does so. And a good save by Vague. It was the right thing to do for Johnson. He was a long way out, but he had a clear shot in at goal, but it didn't trouble the keeper. So we're into the second period of extra time. Still everything to play for. On aggregate, it remains 4-4. Although Barry leading 3-1 on the night. Another goal for them, and they'll be into the next round. But there's still that possibility of penalties in 15 minutes' time if the scores remain the same. And it's Bird turning his man. Had a quiet first period of extra time, but he's having a much better start to the second period, and it's a good ball in, but just slightly ahead of Pike. But it was the right idea. Showed so much strength at this stage of the game. Riding the tackles, showing so much pace, and just sadly the ball too far advanced for Pike. Hungarians coming forward through Bognar. Molnar on the overlap. He's got plenty of space here. Got to be closed down. And the young substitute came in, Misbah, but he had to give away the corner. Stanici with the left foot this time going for the short one, and he sold his players short, but Molnar has still won that ball. Dangerous moments for Barry. Molnar whips it across. Molnar relieved. As the ball came in, Molnar thought just for a few seconds that was going to be the decisive ball, but he's still got the corner out of it. Griffith doesn't have the control. Johnson. Johnson forward. Time is now winding down. Just a few seconds left. The referee looks at his watch, and we're looking at penalties. It finishes 3-1 on the night, and that means Barry Town, if they can win this penalty shootout, will go through to the UEFA Cup first round. So it's Stanici who'll take the first penalty for Budapest, who won the toss and elected to shoot first. Can Mountain keep him out? All the pressure on Stanici. You certainly don't envy these players. The first penalty kick of this shootout. Konstantin Stanici. Slowed down, showed all the class in the world, and 1-0 to Budapest. Showed so much confidence, and Mountain guessed the right way but couldn't get down there. Well, we've had this confrontation already in this game, and Chris Pike was the victor. Can he do so again? The keeper beaten again for the second time by Chris Pike from the penalty spot, and it's 1-1. Pike shows how relieved he is, but that is a perfect penalty. I don't know of a goalkeeper in the world who could have stopped that. So, Bognar, so experienced international. Again, casual approach, but he's missed it. All the pressure now is on Budapest. He was so casual, but unlike Stanici, he failed to score. The grimace says it all. Well, the simple equation is, if Barry complete their 5 kicks with all of them on target, they will go through. Here's the other strike partner, Bird. Get it on target, that's the first thing. He does so, magnificent. Barry leading 2-1 after 2 kicks. Great penalty, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. It's now down to Farkos, the substitute. He came on in the second half of Budapest. Left-footed, and he finds the net. It's 2-2 at the moment, but Barry had the advantage. Well-struck penalty, this one. Buried into the corner. So the pressure reverts now to Gary Lloyd. His 3rd season at Barry. And what a hero he'd be. Can he keep it up for them? The keeper gets the right way. That might have been the one that the keeper was going to get. Just hit too firmly. Buksegi then. To make it 3-3. All the pressure on him this time, and he's saved! Mountain! Magnificent work. And the next kick, if it's converted, will put Barry Town into the UEFA Cup first round. What a fantastic save. He went high, and unusually the keeper got there. The keepers normally dive, but Mountain didn't. He's saved a penalty, and Budapest will be going out if Barry can score their next goal. And it's Evans. Can he do it? What a dramatic evening it's been for Welsh football. What a magnificent evening it promises to be for Barry Town. And all it needs is for Craig Evans to score this goal. And look at these reactions, and who can blame them? The most magnificent result in the history of Barry Town, of the League of Wales, and one of the greatest victories for Welsh football in any case, against a Hungarian team that finished 2nd in their league. They did what many people thought they couldn't do. They took them into extra time, 3-1 after 90 minutes, and then they scored with this penalty, the one that took them into the first round proper of the UEFA Cup. Craig Evans, for the 2nd time this evening, is a hero.
Well, judging by the atmosphere here, Barry have already won the UEFA Cup. They haven't yet, but they've certainly done what they came here to do tonight. With me is Gary Barnett, the player coach. Gary, obviously delighted.
Tremendous. It's a great feat for the club. Tremendous for Barry Town, and for Welsh football, it's absolutely brilliant.
It's a hell of a way to win a cup tie, Gary.
Tremendous. We've had our ups and downs since I've been here. We lost the cup final on penalties. We knew all along that it would be our night.
How did you feel sitting there watching that penalty shootout?
Very confident. Very confident. All the lads were superb tonight. Everybody gave 100%, and we played some smashing football. We set out to get lots of crosses in the box, and that's what we did, and it caused an enormous amount of problems. And we got the result in the end.
You were very confident right from the start, weren't you? Even in the dressing room, that confidence was there that you were going to take it tonight.
Definitely. We're a bit, to start off with, obviously we're new in Europe. we have to have a look at teams. We don't know much about the foreign teams. The same that they don't know much about us, but obviously they know how English teams play, or the Welsh side as it is. So they're a little bit of an advantage. But we've adapted, and everybody in the club, all the players have adapted brilliantly to European football.
What did you say to them at half-time?
Basically, switch on now, be strong, go past them because, run past them with strength, because we knew we had them. Keep getting the ball wide, and as I say, get the balls in the box.
Well, Gary, great performance. Many congratulations. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks very much.
Well, other teams have been flying the Welsh flag in cup competition as well tonight. Wrexham, Swansea and Cardiff. Well, they've been playing their first round games in the Coca-Cola Cup. Let's see how they got on right now.
Cardiff didn't shape too well early on, but gradually found their touch and should have found the net here. Steve White couldn't quite believe he didn't. Alistair Gibb, very much the danger man on Northampton's right wing though. Mark Cooper just wide from one of the wingers' crosses. Still, Cardiff began to make more of the chances as the game wore on. Jason Fowler, who showed up well in their midfield, just over the bar with this long-range effort. And another of City's new boys was impressing as well. Mickey Bennett, still on trial with the club, was showing up very well on the right wing. And when he went past his man once again, Steve White was out of luck again. They had it against the bar, and Cardiff unable to make the most of the rebound in the scramble that followed. Still, Cardiff kept up their bright approach in the second half